We are finally here with Aquinas soccer season. Our 2026 season is just about to start. We go back to school tomorrow. And I am here. I'm Deacon Andrew Kurzawski. I work in our athletic department. I'm a philosophy teacher, a theology teacher. I coach basketball. I do a lot of stuff around here. I am here with two of our Aquinas girls soccer players, our two captains this year. How about you introduce yourselves?
Let's start. I'm Macy. I'm a junior, and I've been at Aquinas for 2 years, so it's my first year being a captain.
Congratulations.
So
Awesome.
Thank you. We're excited.
I'm Lucy Keverline. I'm a senior, upcoming. This is my first year as being captain, and I've been at Aquinas since first grade.
Fantastic. What should Aquinas fans be looking forward to this upcoming season? Obviously, lost a lot of key contributors out of the senior class last year.
Yes, we definitely have a younger team, but they're all really gifted, talented players. They definitely need to develop a little bit more and just get used to high school basketball, but they're all
Basketball?
So soccer.
If you haven't realized, many of our student athletes here play like 3-4 sports, so Lucy's also thinking about basketball because I'm our basketball coach.
Yes.
But continue.
About soccer, they're really excited. They're really skilled. They need to develop more, but we're excited to get the season going.
Was there a realignment this year, or will you be playing a lot of the same teams that we played last year in soccer?
I think we have some new teams we're playing, right?
Yeah, we definitely have a new roster this year.
Well, like is it like the section realignment? Okay, so there's some new
Yes.
teams in the section that probably haven't. I know there's like a little rivalry with my alma mater, Carleton, last year. Will you be playing them again this year?
We will. I think we play them twice.
So we do have some of the familiar teams.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Who are some players, younger players, that maybe Aquinas fans should keep an eye on this year?
I'd say Reese.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a freshman. She's really good. She's fast, so I think she plays defense. So definitely keep an eye on her. She's super good.
Yeah, a lot of the upcoming freshmen are fast, and they have never-ending stamina, so run out, like we'll run you down. And then also our upcoming sophomores are they're really stepping up to the plate with a lot of players gone. So Mary Grace, Galby are going to be key contributors.
That was one of my questions, is kind of what's going to be the identity of this team. And it sounds like it's going to be more of a defensive team that really gets after you. Maybe we score one goal and that's all we need, but afterwards we're going to just kind of beat you down with our pressure, with our defense, and hope to win that way.
Definitely more defensive because we don't have a goalie right now. So we don't know who's going to be in there.
Do we want to broadcast that part, Macy? Or?
We don't have a goalie. If you're a goalie, please
help us.
Yeah. Well, Coach does a good job of working magic and getting kids to come out of the woodwork and turning them into good players. So I'm sure we will have a good goalie by the time
we're training a few girls up.
Good.
So,
when is the first game?
Tomorrow.
Okay, so we need a goalie.
Oh, you're right.
Scrimmage. So we have about a week probably before the first game. Very good. Well, we're really excited for this year's soccer season. We have a lot of cool things going on here at Aquinas Academy, and I appreciate you ladies for taking a little time to interview with me on Media Day.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
All right, easy. All right, we are here with Head Coach Matt Stalder. What year are you in, Coach?
This is my 4th year as head coach.
Excellent.
Of the girls team.
I was talking to your senior, Lucy Keverline. Best year probably in the history of the program last year. So 2 rounds into the playoffs, I believe they were talking about.
That was actually 2 years ago.
Okay.
2 years ago, we won our first playoff game. 2 years ago, we won our first playoff game.
Okay.
So we've been in the playoffs every year since.
Fantastic. The girls, I asked them, is there a kind of section realignment, or are we going to see a lot of the same teams from last year?
Some of the same teams, but we've got some new opponents in the mix as well. Our biggest challenge is going to be Winchester Thurston, who is
perennial power.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
I've parked down at Winchester a couple times for a couple continuing ed things, and they are just always playing soccer down there, boys and girls.
Their boys team is a good team as well.
Yeah. So talk to us about some of the key returning players for this year's team.
Sure. Well, we start with our captain, Lucy Keverline, who is strong, fast, and aggressive, and she's going to be anchoring our defense. and we're going to build around that defensive strength that she provides. So she's our returning senior. We have we have a new senior as well, Aurora, who's going to be trying to play some goal for us and see how we do with that position. Our returning junior, Macy and Mackenzie. Macy Thiel has been our midfielder. We're going to see if we can push her up front a little bit this year and see if we can get some production of goals out of her. And then Mackenzie is third year playing on the team as well. So she's been at all the practices and all the games for the last 3 years. So looking forward to having her on the team as well.
So I had the opportunity to talk to the girls a little bit before you, and it was interesting as a coach kind of hearing, what do they feel the strengths of the team were. And the girls were saying they really think this is going to be more of a defensive team, be able to hopefully pick up a goal or two and then get into, hopefully running that clock out. Interested if you think that's going to be.
It's going to be so we have our first scrimmage tomorrow, and we're going to be trying to evaluate that, how aggressive we can be, how much offense can we provide and put up against them. So we'll start with a defensive game. We do have that solid senior base. We are missing 2 outside backs on both the left and the right that we are having potentially freshmen fill. So that's going to be a big challenge for them to be able to maintain. Usually that's their speed against the opponents have their speed on the outside. So we'll see if our freshmen can keep up with them.
Yeah, and you lost some pretty good players last year. Lucy Keverline, Francesca Height, mainstays in the Aquinas, not just soccer program, but really freak athletes, I would say. I mean, girls that just, whatever they got
a lot of sports.
Yeah, not just on the team, but, always competing for starting positions. Lucy Keverline, I believe, an all-WPIAL player. So those are tall. It's a tall task to replace players like that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we had, I think, 5 seniors last year, 5 or 6, and it's a big loss for us. So
I feel your pain as a basketball coach.
Exactly, in the same situation.
Yes.
So a lot of that wisdom and experience is going to have to be learned again. So we are overall a very young team.
Finally, where's kind of girls soccer at right now in Western Pennsylvania? Are we seeing more and more girls, getting involved in club soccer? Is that having an effect on high school soccer? Or where's kind of the state of the game at right now?
I think the state of the game is growing, and that also is directly attributable to the World Cup. Every time there's a World Cup, whether it's a Women's World Cup or a Men's World Cup, the interest in soccer jumps up a little bit. So that's,
and the ladies' World Cup is coming up. Yeah,
exactly
next year, I believe.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Yeah,
next year.
Yeah, it's interesting. I know me and you were talking before, but Pittsburgh's becoming kind of a soccer town with the Riverhounds, with the expansion of the stadium, the great practice venue they have in Coriopolis, which isn't too far from us. So it's exciting to see the game grow. As a basketball coach, I love soccer because you guys teach the physicality, and also they come to me in great shape.
Able to run.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah, and in fact, I believe one of our players is a club player on the Riverhounds team, Mary Grace Dolan.
Okay.
I believe that's the team she's been playing on from the club standpoint. So we're glad to have her back as well. She's going to be integral to our success this year.
Well, we really appreciate you taking a moment to talk to us. I'm excited for another great year of
Thank you very
Aquinas
much.
Soccer. A lot of kind of unanswered questions, but I'm sure you're going to figure them out, Coach.
Exactly right. We got to make it work.
Have a great season.
Right. Thank you very much.